Get your flashlights, kids. Let's go into the rabbit hole.
Mesa, Arizona. Scientists are proposing an ingenious but as yet unproven way to tackle climate change, spraying sun-dimming chemicals into the Earth's atmosphere. This research by scientists at Harvard and Yale universities, published in the Journal of Environmental Research Letters, proposes using a technique known as stratospheric aerosol injection, which they say could cut the rate of global warming in half. This technique would involve spraying large amounts of sulfate particles into the Earth's lower stratosphere at altitudes as high as 12 miles. The scientists proposed delivering the sulfates with specially designed high-altitude aircraft balloons or large naval-style guns. Despite the technology being undeveloped and with no existing aircraft suitable for adaptation, the researchers say developing a new purpose-built tanker with substantial payload capabilities would neither be technologically difficult nor prohibitively expensive. Stratotankers have been around for 60 years. They estimate the total cost of launching a hypothetical system in 15 years' time around $3.5 billion, running costs of $2.25 billion a year over a 15-year report. The report does, however, acknowledge that the technique is purely hypothetical. They estimate the total cost of launching a hypothetical system in 15 years' time around $3.5 billion, when Brennan from the CIA says it's around $12.5 to $15 billion. Interesting. We make no judgments about the desirability of SAI. The report states we simply show that a hypothetical deployment program commencing 15 years hence, while both high, uncertain, and ambitious, would indeed be technologically possible from an engineering perspective. It would also be remarkably inexpensive.
Important.
And
to note, this report does, however, acknowledge
that the technique is purely hypothetical. So this is my house, my land, my airspace. And look what comes creeping by. You see creepy things when you film up in the sky a lot. Who knows? Definitely unidentified. But I'm sure it's just a bird up next to the sun. Happens a lot. And then you get these things, which who knows? This is what living in a geoengineering world looks like. Burnt skies. Everything's silvery black. Shadows. And the good geoengineering just cuts right through it. The chemicals drop like a rock. Take a look at these chemicals. Aluminum oxide, barium, coal ash dumps, and whatever viruses can manage to attach themselves to it on its way down. Now, what that thing is blowing through the screen, I don't have a clue. Okay. Thanks, Debbie Borba. You really spun my head on this one. So I wanted to talk to you about the H.R. 2977, 107th Congress, 2001. It is the Space Preservation Act. Look it up, guys. This is a weird one. So they're trying to... I've read it several times, and not that I understand it. And they're trying to preserve space to preserve the cooperative, peaceful uses of space for the benefit of all humankind by permanently prohibiting the basis of weapons in space by the United States and to require the President to take action and adopt and implement a world treaty banning space-based weapons. Space-based weapons. Think about this, okay? So, immediately order the permanent termination of research and development, testing, manufacturing, production, and deployment of all space-based weapons of the United States and their components. I don't even know if this bill passed because it's going to get somebody in trouble. So, if this is the regulations of space, it's not allowed to have such things as include exotic weapon systems. Space is not allowed to have exotic weapon systems, which says right here, chemtrails, high altitude, ultra low frequency weapons, plasma, electromagnetic, sonic, ultrasonic weapons, laser weapon systems, strategic, theater, tactical, extraterrestrial weapons, chemical, biological, environmental, climate, or tectonic weapons. The term exotic weapons includes such weapons designed to damage space or natural ecosystems such as the ionosphere and upper atmosphere or climate, weather, and tectonic systems with the purpose of inducing damage or destruction upon the target population or region of Earth in its space. Well, according to this, what I just read, somebody has broke the Space Preservation Act of 2001. Does anybody agree with this? Great catch. Great catch. This is amazing. This right here says they're not allowed to do what they're doing. Wonder why they haven't asked for permission yet. But it's a good thing we got these high-tech news agencies, that's for sure. Good morning from Mesa, Arizona. To get a little polluted here.
Often referred to collectively as geoengineering, that potentially could help reverse the warming effects of global climate change. One that has gained my personal attention is stratospheric aerosol injection, or SAI, a method of seeding the stratosphere with particles that can help reflect the sun's heat in much the same way that volcanic eruptions do.
Ever since CNN has decided to report on a new technology, really guys, just a new technology. It's called stratospheric aerosol injection. Putting into the stratosphere could reduce the global warming by 50%. They're thinking about trying it. Thank you, CNN. We certainly appreciate all the help we can get. Out front leader in news. The key to this time lapse is it's not acting like clouds. They're not really growing, they're dropping. And they're falling apart as opposed to growing. It's searching for moisture. It's a collective measure of aluminum oxide, barium, trillium. I've had cancer. I've had tumors. But they keep telling me it's just environmental. We don't know where it comes from. Pink skies, neon sunsets. It's a beautiful world. Well, when you building things in the sky all the time, this was a video I made, the no plane chemtrails. Those just started showing up. So, luckily, one of my really cool subs, really bright one, turned me on to CubeSats, experimental payloads. And I think that could very well be what's making these markers, but who knows. In the meantime, I catch anomalies all the time, flying through, multiples of them. Fascinating, but yet unidentified completely. Something's going on up there. Something has the ability to fly around, stop,
take back off the other way at 3,000 miles an hour. Almost as if it was anti-gravitational. So, who knows? Tons of stuff flying around. The question is, what's what? Things just show up. Who knows? CubeSats have the ability to get the information back exceptionally quick, and as well as that, they have the ability to marker the sky. Maybe send in some geoengineering planes if you found a little radiation you didn't like. Who knows? Not me. I've still got my flashlight down here. So this was a series of planes. The bottom one was a passenger plane. The next one was an Airbus UPS. And the last one was passenger plane. And this is what it looks like. This is what they emit. And it grows. Now, you can see the sun simulator, or as we call our sun. That's its flashlight up in the sky. This geoengineering is full of nanotech aluminum. It's a movie screen. It's showing the misaligned flare. This is from literally days ago. Days ago. Geoengineering is real. It's invading my space. This is coming to you wherever you are, if it's not already there. Let's do something about geoengineering. How long are we all going to sit around and watch? Help me, folks. Watch my video on how to take your geoengineered sky back. Start a YouTube channel. Let's be proactive. Squeaky wheel always gets the oil. Thanks for watching.
Carver 13.